If you're wondering what the CapCut privacy policy really means for your data, this video will walk you through it step by step in a simple way. I'll show you how to check the policy inside the app, what kinds of information CapCut collects, who it may share that data with, and what control options you have as a user. This is especially important if you use CapCut often for editing videos, because understanding the privacy settings can help you make better decisions about your account and your content. If this video helps, please hit the like button and subscribe for more easy tutorials just like this one. Alright, let's get into it. First, open CapCut on your device. Once the app is open, look for the gear icon in the top right corner. That gear icon is your settings menu, and it's where CapCut keeps important account and policy options. Tap on it to open the settings page. Inside the settings area, scroll until you see Terms and Policies. This section is where you can read the currently active policy text directly on your device. That's important because it lets you review the latest information without guessing or relying on old screenshots. If you want to understand how CapCut handles your data, this is the first place to check. Now let's break down what CapCut collects. According to its policy, the platform organizes data gathering into a few main categories. The first category is information you provide. This can include details like your email address, date of birth, phone number, and any social network accounts you connect to the app. In other words, anything you enter when creating or linking your account may be part of the information CapCut stores. The second category is user content. That means the videos, photos, and audio clips you upload or edit inside CapCut. So if you're working with media in the app, that content may be processed as part of the service. The third category is automated technical data. This is the kind of information apps collect in the background to keep the service working and to measure performance. CapCut may track things like your IP address, unique device identifiers, advertising IDs, device model, operating system, network type, and even battery details. That may sound technical, but basically it means the app can identify your device and understand how it's being used. This kind of information is often used for analytics, troubleshooting, security, and ad personalization. CapCut may also collect or receive information from third parties that can include advertisers, business partners, cloud storage providers, and parent entities such as ByteDance. This matters because data doesn't always stay in one place. Depending on how you use the app and what permissions you allow, some information may be processed or shared across related services and partners. If you care about privacy, it's always a good idea to review which connections you've allowed and which features you actually need. Another major part of the policy is advertising. Advertisers may use device identifiers and estimated location information to serve targeted or context-specific ads. In simple terms, that means ads may be tailored based on your device and general location signals. This is common across many free apps, but it's still important to know how it works so you can decide whether you're comfortable with it. If you prefer more control, review your device privacy settings and any ad-related permissions available inside your account or phone settings. Now here's the most useful part for users: data controls. CapCut users may have the right to request access to their data, export an archive of their information, or permanently delete their account through the settings panel. That means you are not completely locked out of your own data. If you want to review what's stored, look for account or privacy options inside CapCut. If you want to leave the platform, check for the delete account process carefully and make sure you understand what happens to your content and save settings before confirming anything. A smart habit is to read the Terms and Policies section every so often, especially after app updates. Privacy policies can change over time, and the version in your app is the one that matters most. Also, if you connect CapCut to other social accounts, be aware that those connected services may increase the amount of information being shared. Keeping track of what you connect, what you upload, and what permissions you grant is one of the best ways to stay in control. So in summary, CapCut may collect the information you provide, the content you create, and technical data from your device. It may share information with advertisers, cloud services, business partners, and related parent entities. At the same time, you may have tools to access, export, or delete your data from within the app settings. Understanding these basics can help you use CapCut more confidently and make smarter privacy choices. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like and subscribe for more software explainers, privacy guides, and easy step-by-step videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.